G'day guys, so once again coming to you from Fitness Express Gym in Shell Harbour. I'm going to punch out an arm workout for you tonight, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilise Fat Gripz. Everyone knows I'm a huge advocate of Fat Gripz. I love these things and I'm going to show you guys how I use them in my arm workout. Now the arm workout that I'm going to do tonight is both biceps and triceps. We're going to keep it pretty simple, 3 bicep exercises, 2 tricep exercises, and that's just one of my arm workouts that I do. Normally I would also incorporate a bicep night by itself and a tricep night by itself, sort of week on, week off style. But tonight it's going to be the all-round arm session. I'm going to be using the Fat Gripz, so I'll show you how I utilize these. Pre-workout that I've had tonight is Big Noise by Redcon 1, also mixed with 5 grams of creatine monohydrate. So let's get into the session and we'll show you what I'm going to start with. Okay guys, so I'm actually going to start this workout with a bicep curl machine, but I'm going to do it a little bit differently. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use the Fat Gripz on the machine. So I'll put these on the handles. I'll show you, they go on quite easily. So basically you just open them up and they slip straight onto any handle. That's it, nice and tight, ready to go. One on each handle. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm not going to do this machine how it's designed to be used, which is just a dual arm machine. I'm going to isolate each arm and do them separately. I find that I get a better burn out of my bicep when I separate it and just hold it by the one handle at a time. So I'm going to go for 4 sets of 8 reps on each arm. At the bottom of my rep, I'm really going to be trying to tense that tricep. That's going to give me a full extension of the bicep. And then at the top of the movement, it's really tense up that bicep and really pull it at the top. It's all about trying to get your mind into that muscle, get that stretch and get that contraction. Every single time you work out, you should be focusing on that. So let's do it guys. 4 sets of 8 reps on each arm. Okay, so for this next exercise, I'm going to do the tricep pull down with the bar. This one, I prefer the bar to the rope. I just find that I get more out of my tricep when I'm using the bar than when I do with the rope. What you'll notice I do on this one is I try to stop at a 90-degree angle. I find that 90-degree angle coming down from there seems to give me a better squeeze in the tricep. The other thing I should mention is I am drinking 2 liters of water throughout my session tonight, with some amino switch added to that water. So I'm getting all my aminos while I'm training. Let's get into these tricep pull downs. Okay guys, so the next exercise I'm going to be doing is dumbbell bicep curls on the incline bench. I'm going to be using the Fat Gripz again on this one to get much more activation in the forearms then, more activation into the upper arms, but you'll find that the weight you're going to be using when you're using the Fat Gripz is going to be a lot less. So I'm going to be alternating the arms that I'm using, but not just a classic 1-2 alternation. I'm going to be doing 5 on each arm, followed by 3 on each arm, and that's a set. And then we do it all over again, 4 times. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so the next exercise I'm going to be doing is some lying skull crushes with the EZ curl bar there. You'll notice I'm not using the Fat Gripz on this one. Tonight I've decided just to go with the Fat Gripz on the bicep exercises. You see I'm getting crazy pump at the moment. It's actually pulling my skin so tight that it's forming this line across my biceps, so that means we're having a good session. You notice when I'm doing the skull crushers, a lot of guys will come directly over their face with the skull crusher. What I like to try and do, which gives me a much better pinch in the tricep, is to come out away from my head, up above and sort of out from my head a little bit. You'll see what I mean as I start doing them. So let's get into the first set and I'll show you how I do my skull crushers. Okay, so the last exercise of the night, I'm still going to go for 4 sets, but I'm not counting reps. Basically what I've done is I'm doing a wide grip curl on the straight bar. I've chosen a really light bar, and I'm just going to blast them out till I die. So every single set is completely to fail. It's just as many reps as I can get out, and I'm going to do 4 sets. So let's get into this one. Alright, so that's my workout done, all finished for the night. It's time for my post-workout shake, which is 2 scoops of WPI, 30 grams of dextrose. I've also got 2 scoops of glutamine in there, which is 10 grams of L-glutamine, and another 5 grams of creatine for post-workout. So what I normally do is, and there's quite a lot of powder in there, I don't know if you can see, but it's quite a thick drink that I make. And I'll just use whatever's left of my amino acids, if there is any, from the night, to make up that shake. And that's my post-workout shake. So I hope you enjoyed watching my arm workout using the Fat Gripz. You know, maybe it's a good idea to have a try of this at home. I'll also put a link at the bottom of this video for where you can buy yourself some Fat Gripz if you did want to have a go with the Fat Gripz for your own workout at home. Thanks for watching, guys.